Ja, det vi hørte her nå, det var låta Meat Sandwich, det ifra den nye skiva til Gwar, som har titlen Ragnarök. Og Gwar, det er et band litt utenom det vanlige, og til å geleide oss inn i historien om Gwar og plater og greier, har vi fått med oss Oderus ifra bandet. Hello, Oderus. How are you?
Hello, Curt. How are you doing today?
I'm doing real fine.
Good, very good. Pleasure to be back in good old Europe, making everyone's life a living hell and doing what I do best, which is make a beautiful music.
Yeah. Now, before we start talking about the new Ragnarök, new album Ragnarök, I think it would be interesting for the listeners to hear the story behind Gwar. You're far from a regular metal band, so you could enlighten us a bit on the subject.
Well, I'll do my best. It is quite a tall task you ask of me, but Gwar is a legion of elite space warriors who have been banished to the Earth for being incredibly naughty. And now that we're here, we've decided the only thing we can do that will really help us pass the time is to make extremely loud, obnoxious rock and roll albums, tour the world incessantly, stomping the life out of everything that dares get in our way, and expressing ourselves as the truly sensitive artists that we are.
Yeah, fine. Now, from the album This Toilet World to the new album, you seem to have taken a backward approach on the feeding process. Last album seems to be the ultimate end of the process, while on the new one you have kind of invited the listeners to a dinner party. How come?
Well, we want to fool people, basically, using any means necessary, into coming down to the Gwar show when we are in your town, and which place you shall be defiled and turned into our dinner, basically.
Okay, that's my next question. While we're at it...
Will you be made into dinner?
Yeah, I was going to ask you while we're at it, would it be safe to join Gwar at the dinner table, or would it...
Well, everyone knows it's dangerous to hang around with Gwar, but it's fun, and it's always the things that are dangerous that are the most fun. Everyone's telling you what not to do, and you do it anyway. They tell you not to smoke and drink and all these other... But damn it, it's fun! Just like hanging out with Gwar. And if Gwar invited me to dinner, I would go. But then again, I'm in the band, so I have kind of a different perspective.
So there wouldn't be a danger ending up on the dinner table as the main dish of the meal?
Life is full of danger. Life is full of... You might end up a living meat sandwich, but you would have a good time. Even, because, death is not the end, or at least we hope not anyway.
You've been releasing music since 1988. Is this the kind of music that spins the head off the kids on the planet you come from?
Well, we don't have kids on the planet I come from. You see, you're born middle-aged. That kind of saves, violent youth, poor upbringing. But, for outer space, we really hadn't played a lot of music out there. We were more into the sound of entire worlds dying at once.
Yeah.
But now that we're on the planet Earth, and we don't have gigantic hulking slave barges to decimate a whole world at once, we've turned to simpler pursuits such as making music. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying myself here, actually.
So you don't see your staying here at this planet as a serious punishment, then?
Well, I've just... Yes, I did for many years, but now I've just kind of gotten used to it, But this year, we do have a plan to escape your planet again, and of course, we shall probably fail, and failing, we'll release another album next year, goddammit.
So you're saving up money for a spaceship, then?
No. We tried to steal the space shuttle, but that didn't work out too well. So what we're going to do this year, when the Ragnarök meteor smashes your planet, we're going to jump onto its back and ride back to outer space.
Okay.
You believe me, don't you?
Yes, sure.
Good. I'm betting everything on it, actually. If I don't get off Earth this year, I don't know what. I've done all the crack, all the pussy I can do coke with. I got to get a new drug here, or maybe I'll try to clean up my act, go straight edge.
Yeah, fun you haven't appeared on the X-Files yet.
Oh, they don't want to put us on TV. That would be like admitting it.
Okay. You've called your new album Ragnarök. What's the connection to the ancient Norse mythology?
Well, it's just an ancient word meaning basically the end of the world, the doomsday, twilight of the gods. We felt it was a befitting word, and we decided to name this killer comet Ragnarök, which as we speak is on a collision course with this planet. We decided to name our new album after this thing, and also just, to set the record straight, it has the word rock in it. And,
yeah.
Yeah, so we thought that was pretty obvious there. If someone saw the album, saw it was called Ragnarök, and the word Gwar, it would be Gwar and rock, and those are two great things. I mean, I love rocks, and I love Gwar, so people will probably buy the album for that alone.
Yeah. Now, how has the reactions been so far on the album?
I think most people have reacted with, ah!
That's a good reaction.
Yeah, it's a good reaction. People are coming up to me, they're saying, Gwar, what is happening to you? Your music is better this year than ever before. And I'm like, well, you're crazy. Our music was always great. It just took you until now to figure it out. Yeah. Of course, some people aren't like that. They think it still sucks. And they're in for a rude awakening when we release our next album.
So is this, in fact, the main difference between this album and the previous releases then?
Well, I don't know. I think that one of the big differences in between this and the album before this is that this album has a different name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the big differences. And some of it sounds different as well. There's 16 songs on the last, so there's only 14 on this. So there's more songs on the last. So there's two big differences right there. I would have to say this album, it's probably our most honest album because we actually recorded it at the Slave Pit. Yes, we recorded in our domicile. We felt very comfortable recording this album, and gosh darn it, we're just tickled pink.
Now, when you take the album out on tour, will there be a lot of new stuff going on in your shows compared to your earlier shows?
Oh, yes. Well, one big thing that's different about the tour this year is that we're going to walk.
You're going to walk?
Yeah, we decided not to get tour buses and things this year. We're going to walk from town to town, and we're just going to kind of, instead of having a show, we're just going to let people follow us around, and then, when we get to the city, we'll just have a big, bonfire out in the square and basically sack the entire place. It'll be more like a medieval wandering tribe of murderers than like a rock and roll tour.
I thought you guys beamed yourself from place to place.
Yeah, well, we did that for a while, but my hair started to fall out. So we gave up on that, and now we're back, and we're coming back this year. Yes, I don't know what's going to happen in this year's show, but like all the other Gwar shows, it'll be big and messy and sticky and smelly.
Yeah.
And people will come in droves, and they will die in droves, and everyone will eat our deli tray after the show, and then we will try to meet girls, and they won't want to talk to us because we are covered in pig shit.
Now, one thing has puzzled me. Whatever happened on that gig in Atlantis?
Oh, Beefcake ate way too much, and he went down to the vomitorium. He basically pulled the plug on the entire country, sank it.
He sank it?
He sank Atlantis by peeing all over it.
So now we know what happened to Atlantis.
Atlantis was drowned in a sea of urine.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Very, very naughty, very smelly, very briny. Yes, and we got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
That's why that's why the Master came back to Earth and froze us in Antarctica. He had some good friends in Atlantis. Oh.
Is there a chance to see you guys in Norway?
Oh, certainly. We'll be back to your fair country. We love Norway and the people up there and the rude amounts that they drink. And we will be there, I think, sometime in the early part of 1996.
Fine. You have actually played there a couple of times before.
Yes, what? In Copenhagen, right? That's not Norway. That's in... Where the hell is Norway, anyway?
Well, it's above Denmark, north of Denmark.
I think we played Malmo.
That's Sweden.
That's Sweden? Well, then I'm totally confused. And where the hell did we play?
Let's say Scandinavia, then.
I don't know. Well, to suffice to say, we're coming there. We're going to play there. I don't know if we're going to make it there or not, but if you people scream loud enough, Gwar, 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 we will hear you, and we will come there, and we will give you the death that you so righteously deserve.
Yeah, I see. Now, what is the main message you want to bring over to us human beings?
Oh, I just want you to have a good time. Everyone else out there, the church and the government, they're trying to make you feel all guilty. I want you to feel good about yourself. I want you to enjoy sex and drinking and sleeping and eating. And, we're talking basically about peace, freedom, love, and having sex with dead animals. And I would have to say that's probably the big, I don't know, just joy, just joy.
Well, that was a mountain of positivity.
Oh, well, yeah, we're a very positive band, and we're positive that we're the greatest fucking band that there ever was.
Yeah.
So, and we're positive you're going to think so, too. And if you don't think that, we're going to kick the living shit out of you. So it really doesn't matter one way or another what you think. It's all about me.
Yeah.
And I'm a pretty positive guy. I'm a happy guy. Happy guy.
What's the best and worst part of being stuck on this planet anyway?
Well, I'd say the best part is raping Claudia Schiffer with a piece of farm machinery, and the worst part would be sucking the Pope's nose.
Okay. I
don't like that.
No, I think we have you figured now. Before we end the interview, what kind of an audience do you prefer to play in front of?
What kind of audience? We prefer living, if possible.
Living, if possible.
Yes, we'd like them to be alive. We like them to be not just human. I like an audience that's about 50% human, 50% animal. Meaning I like to see gorillas, gibbons, dogs, boll weevils, all kinds of things out there. A good crowd is a big crowd. 15, 16, 80, 90,000. Of course, we've never played in front of crowds that big, but one day we will. And let's see, oh gosh, I love our crowds. I love our fans. You won't meet a more fucked up bunch of people than you will at a Gwar show, because no one really gives a damn about looking cool or if their friend's going to see their new trendy outfit. No, everyone is there to get shit all over them and have their head assailed by jackhammer, sledgehammer riffs tearing apart their cerebral cortex. And you will not meet a finer bunch of humans anywhere than you will at a Gwar show.
One thing I'm also have been puzzled by, how on earth do you manage to play your instruments when you have those outfits?
We play them with our minds, telekinetically.
Oh, yeah.
Mind music.
Yeah.
Yes, mind music, yes.
That's a quite natural answer to that question, because I certainly don't know how you can manage it.
I don't know either. Thank God all I do is sing.
Okay, Oderus, thanks for joining us in High Voltage. Finally, could you pick out one track from the album and tell us about it?
I think, let's see, it's been a wonderful thing being here, Curt, and I'd like to say farewell to all the people out there in Norway, and this is the final song we'll play here. This is a song called The New Plague. It's about this new disease that I created. What happens is you get these boils all over your body, then the boils explode, worms crawl out of the boils, and then vomit bubonic plague everywhere. And what the best thing about this new plague is, you can get it just by looking at someone who has it, even if the person is on TV. You get it just like that. So here's a song, The New Plague, Gwar lives, Gwar rules, you're dead.
Thank you very much, Oderus, and good luck with the tour.
Farewell, we'll see you at the bottom of the heap.
Yeah, sure. Bye-bye.